Salak camera keeps cutting off, so Satan messing around. It's okay. We're gonna keep on going. But all these things that are happening is because there's going to be a change of the guard. The guard is changing. Okay. The end of the world is Esau. The beginning of it that follow is Jacob. Okay. Esau has had his time to rule in the earth, and now it's time for Jacob to take rule. All right. What else I got on? Yaquab. Okay. Yeah, let's start reading. This is Genesis 25. I'm going to start at 19. It says, and these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Okay. And Isaac, we know that Isaac is Yahushai. Okay. So this is Yahushai's bloodline. Okay. It says, Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padanaram, the sister to Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her. Okay, they were fighting in the womb, because this is showing you that there was already tension. Okay, oil and water. Okay, they don't mix. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Okay. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So it's already showing you that separation. 2 nations. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. And that's Jacob is stronger than Esau. And the elder shall serve the younger. And the elder is Esau. He came out first. All right. And he's going to serve Jacob. And this is talking about a people. Okay. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out. Okay, and they didn't describe how he looked, because he looked just like everybody else. And his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Okay. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. And who has the hunting magazines? Okay. No other nation on the earth, man, got no dang on hunting magazine. Nobody but Esau. Okay. A man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Okay. And that's what Jacob does to this day. You know. Gad, literal tents. Okay. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison. But Rebekah loved Jacob. And to this day, that you could identify Jacob and Esau from that point, because the white, so-called white boys, they are daddy's boys. But black boys are mama's boys. Okay? I like to thank my mama. You know? It says, and Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name was called Edom. Okay? So the Lord is putting more identity on him. His name, he's the red man. Later on, he's going to become the red horse. Okay? And how do you identify, how do they paint the devil? What color do they paint the devil? They paint him red. Okay? You never seen, they make like a blue devil just to make a statement, but everybody know that the devil is red. Okay? And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do me? Because Esau had no understanding. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentil. Okay, the birthright entails rulership. Okay, of the earth, the kingdom. Ultimately, the kingdom. Okay. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentil, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Okay. And he been trying to get it back ever since. Okay. Genesis 27. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, my son, he said unto him, behold, here I am. And he said unto him, and he said, behold, now I am old, I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison. Okay, so he wanted to go out there and shoot him a deer. Okay, and who goes out with all those accessories that Isaac just named? Who has those things? Esau. He does this every weekend. Okay. It says, and make me some savory meat such as I love, and bring it to me, that I might eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spoke to Esau his son. Okay, Rebekah the mama, remember Jacob is a mama's boy. Okay. And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison, and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, behold, I hear thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord Yahweh before my death. Therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Okay, this is Rebekah, showing Jacob the ropes on Yaquab. Now go to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. Okay, this is all set up through the Spirit. Okay, it was said. Okay, this is prophecy coming to pass. Okay, and Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Okay, that's another characteristic of Esau. Okay, he's hairy. Okay, some of them, they have so much hair on them, if they take their clothes off, they look like they got hair all over their body. Okay, my father peradventure will feel me, and shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, upon me be thy curse, my son. Okay, you just do what I say. Only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother. And his mother made savory meat such as his father loved. And Rebekah took good raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck. Okay? Because Esau was hairy. Okay? And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came to his father and said, My father. He said, Here I am. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that my soul mayest bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord Yahweh, thy power, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I might feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near Isaac unto his father, and he felt him and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brother's Esau's hands, as his brother's Esau's hands. So he blessed him, and he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near, and kissed him. And he smelled of the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of the field, which the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has blessed. Therefore the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be every one that curses thee, and blessed be he that blesses thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac, his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting, and he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise, and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. That thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Who is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. Okay? So that lets you know Isaac didn't have a problem with it, because it was all set up through the Spirit. Okay? The Lord had Jacob, whose name is Yaquab, had him supplant him. Okay? Through the wisdom of his mother. All right? It says, I don't know if I should have said through the wisdom of his mother, but with his mother's help. That's what I should have said. Okay? And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. Okay? This is Esau and Jacob. All right? Jacob now has taken the Yaquab, the blessing from him. Okay? He already got the birthright. Now he's getting the blessing. Okay? He said, And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Okay? And the dew of the heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, so that's the Lord giving them the control of the earth. Esau was going to get the control of the earth, Job 9:24. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay, and he's been doing it ever since. Okay, there's probably no other race riot, I know it's not, that has been going on as long as this one. Okay, that's been publicized. Okay, other racisms, and it ain't publicized all on TV. You know, it's just Jacob and Esau. Okay, going at it all over the world. Okay? It says, And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran. And tarry with him a few days until thy brother's fury turn away, until thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to him. Then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said unto Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life outdo me. Okay. So Esau has been pursuing Jacob since back then. Okay. In Genesis. Genesis means the beginning. Since the beginning. Okay. Hosea 12:3. He took his brother by the heel in the womb, and by his strength he had power with the Most High. Okay. This is future prophecy. This is about to happen. Okay. Because Esau is on a high now. The Most High has increased the knowledge in the land, and Esau has increased his wickedness, through his technocracy. All right. Through the technology that the Most High gave him. Okay. He's about to make all, both small and great, okay, receive a mark. So he could show his ownership. All right. But what's going to happen? Jacob was going to take him down because he held that heel in the womb. Okay. That represents him getting pulled down by Jacob. Okay. What is it? Ezekiel 25:17, I believe. The Lord was going to use his people, Israel, to induce vengeance on Edom. Okay. Second Ezra 6:7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall it be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay, and that's talking about, let me just keep reading. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay. So we're at the end of the world right now because Esau is ruling. Okay. Esau is the wicked. He will be ruling at the end time. And if you ask our people, who rules the world, they skip all around it. I don't know where everybody rules the world. They're scared to say who rules the world. Especially when you bring out Job 9:24. Okay? But that's okay. Because nothing that they say or do or think is going to stop these prophecies from happening, man. This is set to happen. All right? So I'm going to end it right there. I think I covered what I wanted to cover, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders. Peace and salutations to the Akim. Have to speak the kingdom of heaven into existence on a daily. All right, we're almost out of this piece, man. We're going to see those chariots in the view very soon, Lord willing. So, Lord willing, it was edifying lesson. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.